2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement these two will generate. Good looking shot this. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Going with the 7. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland, love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
That one's heading down Broadway. This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here. John Rahm, watch that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Game face on early here, Luke.
He sits in first position. Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh, absolutely flushed. Sitting at -3, currently in the lead. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 5th. Yeah, that one will play. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Tracking. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are at Lachlan Crossing, the 6th hole. It's one of those par 5s that just feels like it's a tad too far to reach into.
It is, especially when it's going into the prevailing wind, which is how this hole was designed. Go ahead and just bail out to the right. Avoid those bunkers completely. Then you're going to go ahead and lay up once again out to the right-hand side. Don't challenge the bunkers. It's not worth it. Not unless you know for a fact you can get on in 2. From there, you're going to have a nice, simple pitch shot from, oh, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 yards to a green. Fairly undulating, but still just begging to be birdied.
This is full send.
Second shot here on the 6th. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently leading by 3. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? An opportunity for a birdie here. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Not the result they were after there.
A bit short with that effort.
John Rahm getting ready for his next shot. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, oh, what a shot. And this one is for his par. Currently 5 under for the round. Next up is this 2-shot hole. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Nice out the rough here.
Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will move him to 6 under par. Time now to take in the 9th hole. Well, that's a handy shot. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, almost went in. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these 2 players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament. Going and going and going.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And he's down there. You got a read?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Ouch, that hurts. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That gets the job done. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Come on, you're better than that. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Well struck. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the third round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was.
Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
And check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Well, this is a player after my own heart, going with the driver here. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 3rd. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, come on, sit. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
That's frustrating. And that should secure the par on this one. Still in the lead now after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Good shot there, Beamer. Second shot here on the 15th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Wonderfully played. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
It's looking solid.
And down it goes. 12 under the card now with the stretch to play.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Here we are at the 17th tee. That tee shot looks pretty good. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Going with the hybrid.
This one is chewing fiber.
Ooh. That one had eyes for the flag the whole way. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
They found the sand here. It's time to check on the leaderboard. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
It's all come down to this. Putt for the title. And that's it. He's holed it for the victory. Well played.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
And let's have one more look at that shot. Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game. Never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event. Lovely effort that. Around 110 yards to go.
Oh, fuck
Going
me.
with the 8-iron here.
That was bad. Happens every now and then.
That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh,
This is one of
fuck
those
you.
Lines that dictates a shot. Well, it doesn't seem like it's a tough
All
one.
right.
close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par.
Yeah.
This one's looking good.
Fucking there.
There it is.
Alright.
It's a rock solid par right there.
Get my shit together here. Pop my thumb. Get away from the door. Now.
He's currently tied for 4th. As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but bowling play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems.
I bet you ain't hitting it over that bunker.
Down towards the water.
It's not with the driver I got.
If you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Right there.
It looked like it came out of a cannon.
There we go. Catch that hump. Catch that hump.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Oh, wow, now wind coming this way.
Opting for the 5-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Oh, just missed it.
It's just about 3 feet away.
He's got this for his par. These are on rails, looking good.
So no movement on the lead.
It's alright, I'll take it.
And even overall. Rich, the
I
third
will
hole
take it.
plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there
it is.
Open look to this
There
green
it is.
that moves from back to front.
There it is.
It's truly a strong par 4.
Yeah.
Great shot.
There we go. Come on now. That was a good hit.
Yeah, nicely played. Putting for birdie. Go on, get in the hole.
Yeah, there we go.
And with that lovely play, they're now
There we
ahead of their
go.
rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
It's been a little up and down, but she's just 1 stroke back from her rival.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, look, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Was 5 high. Let's see right here.
This one needs to kick left.
Come on now.
Wow, what a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Why don't we catch
There
up
we
with
go.
what Lydia Ko's up to?
There we go.
Bad previous hole came off with bogey.
And she's at the
So,
beach.
after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the fifth is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the fifth. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Oh, I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Super shot, that.
Gotta say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Reach the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
That's tiny. Reached the 3M Open, reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. It used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
Ooh.
It is. There's not a lot of history of this event being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. But it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship, won by, moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beeman. You're absolutely entitled to it. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there. And only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
That's a high caliber shot. Now 4 under par. Currently in top spot. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Currently in first position. Over the par 3, 8th we go. And it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. A quality shot, that. Putting for birdie here. That was a gallant attempt. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Solid par putt, that. Currently 5 under for the day. Reached this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club at Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. And back to the play, shall we? Always nice to have a birdie putt. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
That's some good golf right there. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
It's on a great line. Oh, what a super shot.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? And back to the course with the live action. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
But what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 12th.
Ah, damn.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Let's take a
Ain't
look at
gonna happen.
now 8 shots in front. Rich the 13th, the par 3 measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Oh my God! I just hold and won it.
Yahtzee, hole in one. Mark it down on the card, baby. Hello. Worth another look, shall we?
Hole in one. I could watch this on repeat.
Badass. Hell yeah.
Currently 11 under par for the event.
That put me 11 under.
Give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
That's...
When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, I imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Stay away from that fucking water, damn it. You hit that fringe, that's it.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
No, that's all right.
Do you have a better look at this?
It is fine.
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Looks good.
A well
Booyah!
take the birdie. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at +1. Tied for 6th position. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
What are you doing?
Henny,
You trying to get under?
facing here.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 6 iron.
Oh, I
here.
shanked that.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here.
Well, look at this.
That was a beauty.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Dang it.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Putt is underway.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Time for the second shot at the 16th.
They've chosen to club down here.
Well, you didn't push the ball at all, damn it. So much for there being a 4-mile-an-hour wind pushing that direction.
This tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Get excited. This could go
Oh,
in. Putting for par. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in second place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Nicely done. This shot here from about 240 yards. Go with a 3-wood here. They get a little ground draw here. I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
It was on a good line. All right, not the end of the world, but this is that's a PGA Tour title to add to the list. Your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
Well, Henny, when they came into this rivalry, we weren't sure if they were going to be good enough to win the battle. They not only won that, they won the war.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Bean, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
Yeah, we've got an exciting match coming your way, so stick around and let's see who wins it. Attaboy, good shot. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Opting for the 9-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
This one's for birdie. Be the ball, Danny. No. Yes, they've made it.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, behind John Rahm. Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green. Nicely done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
This one's tracking. And down it goes.
Gotta like it. Two in a row.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, Rich, how good is that? That'll help make a big move. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in 2, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of Golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. And in fact, it was impossible, 3 out of the 4 of us, to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
That should find the surface. A chance to move to 5 under par. Just didn't drop. A par putt on the table. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. The par 4 6th, Rich, plenty to navigate here.
Only the longest players will be able to reach that fairway bunker down the left-hand side that sits about 300 yards off the tee. Most players want to hug the left-hand side as best they can as it opens up the green for the second shot. This is a wonderful par 4. Pretty good shot there.
There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowds every single tournament. And so sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal. But I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with him, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops as you know you can reach the green into, setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Rich, one of the newer tournaments out on tour, the Rocket Mortgage Classic, but it's played at an old world venue, the Detroit Golf Club. I love these old courses, the old world architecture that you get. It's really a bit of a throwback event, isn't it?
It is. I love the fact that, these players have to kind of change their game up a little bit. It's not just the bomb and gouge as we see normally on tour, although in saying that, we've had some winners over the years that have done pretty well with hitting it a very long way. But, in their defense, they also hit it straight as well. But I look at this golf course and think this is not straightforward. This is not cookie cutter. You have to kind of use your imagination off the tee boxes, especially with the second shots with the undulations in these greens. So you have to kind of think outside the box just a little bit when you come to this golf course, because it's not what you see day in and day out on the PGA Tour.
"14 feet to the cup."
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
Better than most.
That gets the job done. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. The opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green. Slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
This one heading towards the green. Good shot there. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Well, he's behind, just in second place, looking to leapfrog.
You're kidding me. Did he hole that?
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Oh, well done. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Outright first here. Oh, that was pure. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now that finds him in first place. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Okay, let's head to the next. Now 4 shots up after that hole. The 12th hole, Rich, a good test, particularly with a tee shot.
It is a demanding tee shot here. Want to avoid that fairway bunker. To carry it, it's about 300 yards. Should you get past it, you have a mid-iron into this par 4 that you'd love dearly to make par on.
Not bad. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Downwind on this shot.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Okay, that'll work. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. This has eyes for the hole. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. Still in the lead now after that hole. The par 4 13th is a short one, measuring just 385 yards, Rich. Are you expecting players to go after this?
A few of them will, but I'm not too sure I like that play. Players basically want to lay it up down the left-hand side, but don't get clumsy and knock it in those fairway bunkers. Anything out to the left-hand side is going to set up a very short wedge shot for their second. All the players will be thinking about making birdie on this par 4. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Just 5 holes remain in the round here, and there's some birdie opportunities starting with the par 5 14th.
Yes, at 560 yards, you just want to make sure you avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. From there, most players will be able to go for this green in 2 that is surrounded by water on the front and 2 deep bunkers over there on the right-hand side. It's a wonderful opportunity to get some confidence over the last 4 holes by knocking it on in 2.
Look out, there's water there. And here we are with their 4th. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Here's Tiger Woods. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Reached the 15th, a great little short par 3. Really only a wedge off the tee, but gee, you need to be deadly accurate.
That you do. Just 150 yards from the back tee, and again, a signature design by Donald Ross where everything on the edge of the green funnels away from it and down into a couple of bunkers, left and right, 1 short and nothing in the back. Still, with just a wedge in your hand, players must be thinking birdie.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
All right, Rich, a couple of strong par 4s remain, starting right here at 16.
16 is a wonderful par 4, very difficult driving hole. You must keep it out of those 3 bunkers that dot both the right and left-hand side of the fairway. From there, you're going to have a second shot that's fairly flat into, funny enough, a fairly flat green as well. Still, players are looking to make a solid 4 here. Nothing worse.
Oh, that is bombed. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. The last of the real scoring holes comes here at the penultimate hole, the 17th, the par 5, stretching at 575 yards.
Most players will be able to get it over the fairway bunker down the left-hand side, some 275 yards off the tee. And from there, it's a pretty straightforward second shot with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood. Those who like to lay up have to be mindful of the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You can't get careless and knock it in there. Anywhere up and around the green, though, with your second shot, you should have a good opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie. That dog will hunt.
Sitting at -9 for the day. Currently leading. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Currently 10 under for the round. The finishing hole, Rich, an old world classic.
It is definitely that. Players are going to want to aim out to the right-hand side, away from the bunker and the water that is down the left-hand side. And from there, they're going to go in with a short to middle iron for their second to a green that tilts pretty significantly from back to front. This truly is a wonderful finishing hole.
Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Next shot straight back into the teeth of the wind.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. A tidy looking shot, that one. That was special.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And with this putt, he will win the event. That was a gallant attempt. Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Rocket Mortgage Classic champion. Great performance this week.
And a great win on an old-style golf course by this player. Way to go, our Rocket Mortgage Classic champion.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.